What's happening, crypto farm and FutureVerse friends? Welcome back to Love for Crypto. I'm Scott. It's a pleasure to have you here. I appreciate you taking the time out to consume the content, so thank you. In this video, we are covering Thingie Art. We're going to mint a couple of pieces to show people how you mint, what it costs to mint, and basically how to do it. So if you've not seen the previous video on the Thingies covering what they are and how to get one and that, we'll throw a card up. You can go and check that video out and come back to this one. This one's generally, if you've got a Thingie, or if you're wondering whether to get one, not sure how the mining works, well, this is the video. So first off, want to say that all the art that the Thingies are looking at, so the data sets, how AI art works is it looks at data sets, so sets of data, they can be images and all sorts, and it looks at them, and then it comes up with its own version of them based on prompts and stuff. So there's a lot of question in the space at the moment regarding AI art and how it's sourced. Is it ethically sourced or is it stolen? Just want to say all the art that the Thingies are looking at and the data sets is ethically sourced. It's been authored by the artists. They know their art is in the data sets. They've agreed to let the Thingies look at it and produce their own versions. The links in the description to other videos to hear Aaron talk about them and whatnot, how they'll become builders, not just artists. But for now, let's jump into the art. So, moon rocks. We need moon rocks to mint art through the Thingies, and we also need Asto to buy moon rocks. So again, in that previous video, it will show you how to buy Asto through the genome mining. I'll also drop the link in this description. But once you've got some Asto and you've purchased moon rocks, so if we go to the store of the underground, once you have Asto, we can purchase moon rocks. You can then activate the amount of moon rocks. You activate the amount of Asto you want to purchase the moon rocks. You buy 10 packs, 20 packs, 50 packs, 100 packs. Go straight into your wallet. I want to thank the FutureVerse team and ASM for giving us 10 free over Christmas. I only had 5. I was going to do one piece in this video. Now we'll be doing a couple of pieces. So we've got the moon rocks there. We have the Thingie in the collection. And it's ready to go on the right hand side here. So let's create some artwork. It's got different styles that we can add after. The original style is basically based on, I believe, on the fur and the backpack. The unique fur and the backpacks mixed together produce a prompt to start a masterpiece. It will cost 1 moon rock. If I go to do the second, it might cost a little bit more. So we might only be able to do one here. I've just realised that. Let's see. Proceed. We're gonna have to sign it in the MetaMask. Sign. Go to work, baby. So he's working. This is real time. No pause. No flip to the end. Be real time render of his art. How fast it actually takes him to do it. And it's going to appear on the left hand side very, very soon. I hope. I've only done 2, but they did appear quite soon. This is the 3rd piece I've done. I'll show you the other 2 in a minute. One is adapted, morphed, mutated, whatever word you want to use, and the other is just left. Okay, don't look at me, get to work, lad. But that's basically him looking at the data set, and he's looking at the data set, he's like, oh, I've got an idea about that. It's not copy it like a portrait artist would. You'll receive a notification in the underground when your creation is ready to view. I'll drop a completed chapter. So the next chapter is going to say completed. If you want to jump to the completed, and you can just look in the time stamp how long it actually took him. But I'm leaving this on real time so people can get a gist of how long it takes him. And we will adapt the art as well with a style. We're going to use Alien. We used Alien last time. I'm using it again. Your Thingie's hard at work bringing their next masterpiece to life. you'll receive a notification in the underground when your creation is ready to view. I could have sworn it'd have been done by now last time. Here we go. It's only a couple of minutes, that. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Getting Joker vibes off them colours. Like, Joker vibes off them colours. So that looks pretty cool. Now, you could potentially go on Photoshop with a little pen and colour palette and whip that up with a watercolour brush and some solid colour in the same time, potentially. But it's good to have a thingy doing it for you. So your thingy has made you this artwork. Do you wish to mint, alter, or discard it? This is where you have a choice now. And you can just come away and just think about it. There's no rush. Don't need to do it right now. It's named it The Messenger Itches Doll. Okay. Okay, mate. But we're going to alter. We'll do some live stream minting eventually and let people choose what we put on it. Roots. The image below is a generic artwork with your selected art style applied. You can click and hold the artwork to see how it looked prior to being altered. So, at this point, you might prefer the watercolor look, the fuzzy lines, the smoothness and the flow of what looks like a waterfall. You might prefer that. Or you might prefer the sharpness of the altered version. This is just a generic, like, that isn't my picture, is it? You remember my picture from the last screen, and it is not that. This is just giving you an idea of what it will do. And the Pablo Picasso one will go from that to sharper. It's generally making them sharper. If we go on Alien, that's actually, the sharp one's the original here then, isn't it? So it's showing a sharp picture as an Alien. So if we go down to Root, it actually produced that smooth watercolor from the Root, and that was the original. Apologies for getting mixed up there. We're new to it. We're teaching. We're learning. And we're showing. So basically, if I go an Alien, it goes from that to boom. It adds an alien. It adds a being, sort of something, a physical being you can make out. And we kind of got that in the last one I did Alien with as well. So let me just have a little flip through it. We've got Alien. Geometry. Ooh, love a bit of geometry. That's actually pretty cool, that. And I almost wish I could mint both versions of that just to show what the AI took it from. I almost wish I could mint both versions of each. The Picasso one kind of comes really away from it. Kind of keeps that little eye that was here, splits it into two. But fascinating how AI came up with this. Again, we're sharp to smooth there. We realise that. That's interesting. Extremely interesting. Surreal. Van Gogh. Interesting. Came up with a vase of flowers there. Wow. Next to books on a table with chairs. I mean, I'm seeing chairs, a table, the vase with the flowers. I mean, like some sort of ornamental holders. Almost looking like candlesticks holding spoons and knives or something like that. That's a pretty crazy image. We're going to do Alien. I'm going to stick to my guns. Alter. Boom. It'll cost an other moon rock now to alter. Then it's going to cost a small amount of ether to actually mint it. Proceed. Stein. Your Thingies busy altering your artwork. You'll receive a notification in the underground when your creation is ready to view. Now let's just admire this lucid dream animatic graphic for a minute, because that is some trippy. It kind of goes in and comes out. Like, where does it actually start? Ooh, right, that's a start. It kind of flicks. It's not really fractal, just changes, doesn't it? It'd have been interesting if they'd have been able to keep that fractal. Altering. The messenger itches doll. Sounds like he's not quite learned English properly, and it should be the messenger itches the doll, no? Or if you're gonna put them, if you're gonna just take the away or add another one, either the messenger itches the doll or messenger itches doll. The messenger itches doll. I don't know, I'm overthinking it. Let me know in the comments what you think, guys. We've got Thingies AR creating ethically sourced art. Ethically sourced art. No arguments of, oh, but he's just copying someone's, that's stealing art, mate. No, it's not. Looking at data sets that have been freely offered by artists. Artists who know where their art's going. Artists who know an AI will be looking at it and creating its own piece based on it. It's referencing. I'm going to talk a little bit about referencing. I've referenced in the past. Always done. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that looked bad, boy. Yeah, see, yeah, we got a better altering. In my subjective opinion, art is extremely subjective. And make no mistake, there will be people out there that think that previous piece was better. That's their prerogative. It's up to that. It's just opinion. Art is literally one of the most subjective industries on the planet. It is nothing but your opinion. Do you value that piece or not? Do you like that piece or not? I think that's a pretty cool piece. I'm probably going to send that to my nephew. That's proper cool. View masterpiece. Do you wish to mint it? Obviously. Right, here we go now. We're going to have a little bit of a breakdown, and this will dictate whether we get to mint another one away, and I don't think we're going to be able to. Each time you mint, the cost of your next mint will double if you wish to mint right away. The maximum price is 32 moon rocks. This mint will decrease by 1 moon rock every 24 hours until it reaches the minimum cost of 2 moon rocks. So it's exponential to 32, which won't take long. It's not going to take long at all. 1 moon rock, so the next one's going to be 2 moon rocks. The one after that will be 4, yeah? Then it'll be 8, then 16, then you're at 32, you're done. You're done for 32 days then, while it comes off 1 a day. So over time, you probably can still only mint the same amount as everyone else, because we have to wait 1 day now for it to be 1 more moon rock. But we're going to mint that. And then we'll mint 1 at 2. Actually, where's the ether one? I'm sure it costs to mint. Here we go. £1.48. Confirm. Transaction pending. Obviously, you have to pay a small fee of ether to put it on the Ethereum blockchain. The moon rocks is internal root ASM Fluf World network. Congrats, your newly minted masterpiece. Ooh, lovely. Let's view it. Right, so we're gonna have to your thingy is minted. Your Thingies Art is successfully minted and is now part of your collection. Close that down. So you'll have to wait for the metadata to refresh and for it to arrive on the blockchain and for it to that hashtag to change to its actual name. You can speed it up a little bit if you go in and refresh data. But here's the other one that we altered, Alien. Don't believe I can find out what it looked. I can get back up what it looked like before. It's just that image now. We can download the images that we own. That was unaltered. That was its second piece it minted for me. And now we have a third piece. And I actually want to clarify something very soon regarding the metadata. As you see, this says masterpiece number 2. That was the first one I did. And if I come to this one, it says masterpiece number 3. And that was the second one I did. Now, when this refreshes, when this the metadata refreshes and it actually appears of its name, if that's masterpiece number 4, it suggests my Thingie has only ever produced 4 pieces of art. That is the 4th masterpiece it's produced, which means the previous owners only did 1. Art by Thingies. It's absolutely fascinating to think that an algorithm, a state machine, is looking at data sets of images freely given from other artists and creating its own art in minutes. It was minutes. I don't care how long people have to wait. No, it was minutes. Much faster than I could have produced an image like that. I will wait now, and when it's refreshed, we'll end the video with the new piece in a big thing on OpenSea. And oh yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this nice and big. If we come to the art by Thingies, we can see recently created. And there's mine. Just refresh. Now, you see all these that were created slightly before mine are not refreshed yet. Well, I actually went in to the profile on OpenSea, clicked on the asset, came up here, hit more, and refreshed the metadata myself. So by the time we came here and we came to recently created, mine can be seen even though others can't, because that data simply hasn't refreshed yet. There she is on OpenSea, the Messenger Itches doll. Fantastic. The properties, masterpiece number 4, which means it's the 4th piece it created. Right, it was the 4th piece it created. We're going to go straight back to the underground now. We're going to go straight back into the Thingie. We're going to ready. I'm going to start masterpiece. It cost 1 moonwatch, was to proceed. It should have cost 2. It said it was going to double it. It should have really cost 2. Going to do a Thingie. This one will be paused and cut to the next piece. Get it done now. There's the next piece. Actually looks a little bit festive, if I do say so myself, at the bottom with the reds and the greens. Could argue there's some baubles in trees there down below. We're going to alter it. We're going to alter it. And you know I'm going alien. Going alien. Love it. Man's sci-fi freak. I don't understand why it's not costing... Ooh, it did cost 2. It just didn't tell me. That's interesting. Because I had 15. We used 2 originally, out of 13. Then I've just used apparently 1 more, but that's not the case. It took 2. So this will go down to 9 moon rocks after this. Going to sign that. And he's altering. Check back. Oh, yeah. He is. He's got some glowing shorts, mate. Glowing shorts. We'll mint that. Minting will require 8 moon rocks. Do you want to proceed? Damn! Damn! Each time you mint, the cost of your next mint will double. How did it go to 8 already? What happened? Oh! Right, guys, heads up. It considers each version a mint in Moonrock. So the previous one was the 2. Creating that took the 4. And now minting it will take 8 plus a little bit of ether. So bear in mind, if you're going to rush, now these cost Asto, and Asto's got value. So if you're going to rush through creating art by Thingies, bear in mind it's going to cost you. And then you're going to have to go and buy more moon rocks and wait till the cost of the art comes back down. I'm going to have to wait 8 days now until I can mint another at 1 moon rock. But I'm having that picture, so we're hitting mint. And we're going to sign it. And we're going to sign this. £1.38. Transaction successful. We're just going to go back to my wallet. No, that's not your wallet, Scott. You blaming idiot. Right, guys, there we have it. The 2 recently minted pieces of Thingie Art were by me. Hashtag 6010. Top 40%. 2 items share the rank. We've got one here. 5460. Top 40%. Obviously rare. I mean, we've got quite a few new here that have not refreshed yet. I mean, that's quite the art. We're going to go and see how many it took to get to something of this quality with this specific one. This is its 12th masterpiece with the original. Wow, that was the original. Didn't even alter it. The backpack type's fairy and the style is rainbow. Fairy backpack produced the fairy. What do you know? What do you know? So, there's the art by Thingies. He got a bit better at the alien as time went along, I feel. He actually did get a little better at producing an alien. I mean, he needs to work on the skeleton. The testing supposes. Yeah, suppose you need to work on your skeleton and your glowing shorts. But you're getting there. You're getting there, Thingie. Keep it up, lad. I'll keep getting you them moon rocks. Now we can put these up for sale if we want. I'm gonna actually throw that one up for sale, I think, soon. Might give a couple away in some competitions. Again, my nephew's got a claim to some of them as well, so we'll see what happens. That was a little introduction into minting Thingie Art. As said, it's ethically sourced. No one can say anything. No one can argue that it's stolen art, that it's been created off stolen art. It is 100% original art by that state machine, looking at ethically sourced data sets. If you enjoyed the video and enjoy Thingie Art, give us a thumbs up, like, and share. You know the script. If you enjoy the current content about FutureVerse and the Metaverse, it will not stop. It's only going to keep going, so hit that subscribe button and the bell. Let me know in the comments what you think about Thingie Art. Drop links to your Thingie Art. Share it with the community. And in the meantime, get ready for New Year. Strive for happiness. Change the conversation of success to happiness. And let's all put bigger smiles on our faces. Yeah? Take care, guys. You know the script. Live long and hodl. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.